Hello! Shadowcat back with more RimWorld. And we're back to the Rim of Time. Had a bit of a break, but we're back now. And we're back to trying to finish this up. So again, just to go over this, the goals that we have in this series is we wanted to fill in the map, and we wanted to finish all research to make this a shining city. And I guess I should probably be maybe a little realistic. I don't think the city's ever really going to shine. I mean, I guess I could settle for just lighting it up, because, like, we have some areas where we went through and we, at least put out streetlights, and they look pretty good. So maybe that should be our standard for, like, a shining city. At least have it all lit up at night. It's at least an achievable goal. As far as the rest, I do feel like we're going to fill in the map eventually. We have a lot of people here. We're getting more people. We're at least getting more babies, and so, yeah. The more babies we have, the more people are going to need houses later on. I mean, it takes them a long time to really grow up, but, that's just how this thing works. Now, as far as research goes, though, well, we were making progress. I know that there were people in here before. What are you making? Oh, you're making a flak vest. That's fine. There's still a lot of research that needs to be done. However, we do have a new focus on research. And so, we're going to be getting that done. Synthetic organs, advanced brain surgery... Didn't we? Yeah, we did bionic spines. I think I'm still waiting on a bionic spine, though. Is this it? Yes, that is my bionic spine. Excellent. There it is. And oh my god, this place is absolutely filthy. I cannot believe we're going to do surgery in here. Alright, well, we have the bionic spine done. It's time to do this. Okay, so doctors are out. Who is my best surgeon right now? I sneezed. That's inappropriate. Okay. White. You're my best surgeon, so it's got to be you. Okay. In that case, it's time to fix a spine. So let's go ahead and get that. White, where are you? You're having a bath. I mean, I guess. Okay, and here we go. Literally just teleport over. Alright, it is absolutely filthy in this place, but unfortunately this is what we have. And we don't have any industrial medicine? Huh. Well, we should probably fix that. Come on. I mean, if this doesn't work, I don't know what will. We've got medical beds, we've got a vitals monitor to help. I wonder if I can make IV stands yet. No, I cannot make IV stands yet. And done! Okay, he now has a bionic spine, which means he should be able to get up. That is good to see. Alright, how is everything else doing? Food is still a problem. However, we have a lot of meat. And we have more carcasses in here to be taken care of. Meat, we have an abundance. Vegetables, not so much. But it is spring. It is spring. Everything has been planted. We have still steel over here from our last drop. There's just a lot of work to do, and we don't have enough hands to do it. What about over here? Okay, we have lots of people that are over here doing research. which is good. This is exactly what we wanted. And you're making flak pants. Are they good flak pants? Yeah, they are good flak pants. Well, that's good. That means we'll actually get to keep those. We need people to have lots of armor. And I mean, since we decided to use whatever people drop instead of only what we have the technology for, we do have people that are a lot better armored than they were before. Still, though, it's not enough. We need to have more. Now, we don't have any industrial medicine. What is it we need for industrial medicine? You're making another spine. That's probably a good thing. For industrial medicine, I guess what we're missing is just Neutramine. Now, Neutro is something that we actually can make, but we have to make that out of oil. So, no, not there. Here. Right. Neutramine is here. So, we have a lot of research to do before we can do that. We'll need Synthread and Synthemide before we can even work on Neutramine. That should probably be a priority. Then we have this. The citizens celebrate Calux's ascent. Oh, this is going to be a lantern thing, I think. Jubilee of Violence. Here we go, Calux's ascent. Yeah. I mean, I know that we have things that we need to be working on right now, but there's always time, right? Alright, there we go. It was beautiful. The drifting lanterns made everyone feel at peace. Everyone's going to get a +6 mood bonus. Fantastic. Glad to hear it. Okay, with that done though, everyone needs to get back to work. So, if everyone wouldn't mind... How much more do we have to do on this? Come on, open up. About 600 more points, 550, somewhere in that area. We should have this research done relatively quickly. And after that, we can move on to something else. White and Jeremy decided to set up a date. That's good for you. I don't know why I need to know that, but that's great. Yeah, right now we're just kind of hurting for food, kinda. Well, I mean, yes and no. We do apparently have lots of soup. And self-harm? Oh, that's right. I forgot we had somebody in here. We have been trying to get you to join us. And it hasn't been working. Because, like, you really don't want to join us. I don't know, I'm about ready to cut you loose. Because we've been holding you for a long time. I don't remember how long we've been holding you, and you haven't budged. I don't know why. I can turn all this back up. I have several people who have wardening as a number 1. I'm sure that they've been doing something to work you over. If you've resisted this long, I don't think I'm going to get you. Yeah, I mean, you still have 14 points of resistance. I don't know what the problem is here, but we're not going to get you. And so, quite frankly, it's not really worth my time to keep taking care of you. I think as soon as you're healed, you're out of here. You know, that is assuming that I remember. Which at this point is a pretty big assumption. Oh, it's a minion thing. It's one of those creatures of the 1 power that got summoned. Okay, we got synthetic organs. Excellent. We can use that. Now, by default, it jumped to nuclear power, but I don't want that. Let's go to Synthread. Synthread can basically be used to replace all of the fabrics that we have, except for cloth. We still need to have actual cloth for things like medicine, but in terms of actual tailoring, we can use that for anything else. So essentially, we'll be able to get rid of... Well, we can get rid of the Ultra Thread, but I'm not even sure if we'd want to. However, aside from that, yeah, we can get rid of everything else. Once we get Synthamide, Synthamide is a leather replacement. And so we can have synthetic fabrics, essentially polyester, and synthetic leathers. I don't know necessarily what the name is for synthetic leather, except for synthetic leather. Is there a name for it? I don't know. Okay, a mobile restaurant I don't really care that much about. We have meals. Or at least we're going to have meals for a little while. You know, if it actually came down to it, we also do have a bunch of survival meals too. I mean, we're not going to starve. I will say this works much better now that we made individual shelves. A lot more people can access it at one time. It's a really good idea. And we do have soup on everywhere else. We're going to have these, or more soup in about a day or so. Or rather, a day at the max. Okay. Petros is over here doing research. That's great. I do feel like I should be putting more people to work, though. I mean, I don't know what everyone's actually doing except for just, like, basic chores and stuff. And apparently we're falling behind on this? Somehow? Let's make a couple more of those. Crit the Sheriff is fully healed. Excellent. Okay, you're out of here. I'm done trying. While it would have been nice to have you, clearly you don't want to join us, and I'm not going to make any progress. So, you're out. Goodbye. Where did you even come from, by the way? You're from Kandor. Okay, well, you have a long walk home. On 2 peg legs. I mean, I can only do so much. I'm not giving you bionics. You did try. You did come here and try to kill us. Let's not forget that. There's a lot of bison. They would be good eating. We're kind of full on meat, though. Oh, you have so much meat. What we need is vegetable matter. And actually what we need is going to be a lot more hay grass as well. I'm thinking that we should be planting more of that. Wait, in terms of planting more, why are we not even planting this? What is this? Chickpeas. You know, we could be using this. Maybe planting hay grass down here. We're not planting chickpeas. I got the farm space, let's use it. We've also got this over here. I mean, yes, obviously we're using that as a tree farm, but do we really need a tree farm? We have over 3,000 wood, and quite honestly, we could simply get more by harvesting the surrounding area. I think the tree farm is almost unnecessary. I mean, yes, it's automated, they'll take care of it automatically, but it's just kinda unnecessary. I wonder, how are we doing on roadways? Just finishing them up, apparently. I should probably plan out more of those. Like, where do we still need roadways? Around here we do. Yeah, I know we don't have enough, but that's kind of the point. It's just future work for them to do. And for that matter, anywhere that I have roadways, I should probably be adding more lights. So, like, for example, we have a light here. One, two. We could put a light there. Put a light there. I mean, let's just start lighting this place up. It makes me happy when I can actually see things. And they should just be coming off of the corners of the buildings. Alright, so corner of the building, 1, 2, 3, and that puts them right next to each other. Is it redundant? Yes. Is it not perfect? No. And that's kind of the point. It's not supposed to be a perfectly ordered area. I want it to have somewhat of a natural look to it. Which means no, everything is not going to line up. Sometimes things might be in the wrong place. And then sometimes you get lucky, like here. Right there. But then, of course, you have this house that comes along and has to ruin it. We did plan one up there, yes? Okay, good. Just like that, everything is lighting up. We also could work on greening things up. This takes a lot of work, however, and that's assuming that I even have soil that's capable of handling it, which apparently we don't. In that case, why don't we just go this artificial turf around it? Doesn't look as nice as the real grass. But there's only so much I can do. And this actually does require cloth, so it is technically a bit more expensive. But it will be green. That's the important part. See, still needs more light. There we go. We still have dark spots over here. I don't know how much steel I have left. But right there, that should give us the light that we want. And then here. And then we already have one planned in down here. Actually, I should add another one. Right there. And there. And there. And that one's already done. Honestly, by the time we get done with this, we should have lit up the entirety of the Southwest District. Which, you know, not a huge accomplishment, but I'll take it. Right there, I guess. Right? 1, 2. Or no, I guess it should go right there, actually. Not that one. This one, however, 1, 2, 3. Should go right there. Yeah, this is kind of hard over here just because there's not really a middle point on this road. Maybe I should do things differently instead of the light posts. Perhaps for the roads that are, or the walkways that are only, 2 wide instead of 3. We'll just do some wall lights. Not really worried about power anymore now that we have a nuclear reactor. We'll see what that does the next time nighttime rolls around. And this isn't looking too bad. Again, the artificial turf is not as nice as actual grass. But it looks better than, just bare dirt. And it looks like we need to have a walkway through here as well. So let's start adding this in. And yes, I know we don't have any more. And then a walkway right up to the door. There we go. That's going to keep people busy for a long time. And in the meantime, while they're working, I've got people over here researching, which we should be close to something. Yeah, Synthread is almost done. We need about 600, 550 more points, which is fantastic. And over here, this is a bit weird. There's not actually going to be a walkway through there. Okay, so that's going to come down there. And this one's going to come up this way. And there we go, we've reconnected. I can come all the way across there. I know we don't have any more. It's a work in progress. Also, is that a wooden door? Can't believe we still have wooden doors. Granite door. We could also put one right there, too. Oh, wow, there's lots of wooden doors down here. This is dangerous. We can add a door there, there, there. Yeah, wow, I didn't realize, how long it's been since we've done, like, anything down here. Those doors are already granite, though. Okay, we got Synthread. Perfect. Now, I wanted to go to power showers, but I'm going to override that. We're going to go straight to Synthamide. And we're going to work our way up to Neutramine. This is good, though. We're getting a significant amount of research done today. Okay, excellent. Look at this place. It is lighting up. You look at it in comparison to the Northeast, which is entirely dark. And yeah, I mean, this is the kind of place that you would walk outside at night. Still needs a few more, though. And we are out of steel. I'm not surprised. We still have asphalt over here. That's okay, though. We'll get a little bit of steel back from it. Not a lot of steel, but we'll get a little bit of steel back from it. Deconstruction. No, not deconstruction. Floors. Remove floors. That's gonna remove the bridges too, isn't it? Do not want to necessarily remove the bridges. But yeah, all the asphalt can go. Okay, thrombocyting, we don't need it. A scrap trader, there's nothing we need to scrap. Peace talks? Yeah, maybe. And an animal transport pod crashed. And looks like we already took care of it. Just left behind some slag. Let's make sure that we move that in. Also, speaking of moving things, the last time we were here, we loaded a transport pod that we had just built. It was you. So we loaded this pod up with beer and sodas, and now we can make friends with somebody. The only question is, who are we making friends with? And we can reach a really, really long way. Before we do that, why don't we actually just take a look and see who we need to improve our relations with the most? We're friends with Mirandy, so that's fine. We're not as friendly with Tyr, but we're not enemies with Tyr. Same thing with the Black Tower. We're not enemies yet. With the Aiel, we're at a negative 70. We're hostile with the Aiel. We should make friends with the Aiel before they decide to attack us again. Okay, Aiel, how do you feel about beer and sodas? It's going to be a plus 89. And it's gone. And we'll build another one. And enemy now neutral, the Aiel. Nice. See, we can intoxicate our enemies to make them allies. I mean, you're not really getting intoxicated on sodas, but hey, a rum and coke is a rum and coke. I'm going to extend this walkway down to this new door. Alright, lovely. Let's go get more of this artificial turf. Again, I don't like it, but it serves a purpose. We want things to be beautiful. And it's not as beautiful as it could be, but it's something. And artificial turf can go over stone. So that's an advantage. Let's start over here by the door. That way we can go all the way around. So artificial turf can go over stone, cannot go over mud though. That is a bit of a limitation. Let's see, we got one more house to do. We'll go all the way around. Perfect. There we go. Make this place beautiful. I mean, beautiful is relative, but it's going to look better than it was at least. A Glitter World Trader. Do we want that? Anna. Actually, no, you're already here. Contact them. They're willing to buy animals. Not really any animals we want to get rid of. We have elephants, but we use them for caravanning. We have thrumbos, and we don't really do much with the thrumbos. Honestly, I don't know necessarily why we're keeping the thrumbos except for prestige. It's not like we're using them for anything. I mean, I guess we could. Thrumbos are as good as anything when it comes to pack animals, I think. Are you a pack animal? No. Thrumbos are not pack animals. I don't actually know why we're keeping the thrumbos. So... side trainers we don't have a use for. Thrumbo horns, elephant tusks. Wow, we actually have a lot of elephant tusks. We can sell them all of those. And we can just make up the difference with gold, I suppose. Yeah, right there. That should be good. Alright, good enough for me. We don't need these many elephant tusks. That would be a nice chunk of silver and a few pieces of gold. How much silver does that give us now? A little over 6,000. We are not as wealthy as we should be. Well, I suppose, you know, wealth comes in different forms. We are very wealthy here. It's just, our wealth is tied up in assets. That's how that works. Okay, as far as research goes, there's 2 people that are in here doing research. Or at least there was. Pittman just left. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. I was just really hoping to get Nutramine. We're probably not going to get Nutramine, though. It takes 6,000 to get Synthamite and then 9,000 for the Nutramine. We're not going to have this today. But we will get it someday. We'll get it soon. How are we doing stone cutting? Pretty good, actually. We're full up on granite. We do still need slate blocks cut, but we're also drilling for slate blocks, so we're good on that front. We also need marble. Not really worried about marble, though. We only use that for furniture and decoration. We could also make sculptures. We haven't done that in a while. Especially as we have open spots. Like, down here. We have this large area here where we can't fit anything. We could put sculptures and stuff down there, and maybe some tables and benches that people could eat at. Maybe some recreational stuff. I don't know. We could even put some roof over it. We could light it up and turn it into just like a picnic area. Something like that. It's an idea. I'm just kind of spitballing here. Are we out of cloth? I think we might be. Textiles. Yeah, we seem to be out of cloth. That's why we're not making any more AstroTurf. Yeah, I mean, this is what it should look like. We should have these nice lawn plots like this. An Aurora. Oh, that's nice. Alright, age reversal demanded. Hungry pen animals. There's only so much I can do for that, okay? I mean, it looks like this is almost ready to be harvested, so you'll have food soon. But, like, I cannot get enough food to feed all of you. There's a pod seed. Also, you tried to convert people and then beat the crap out of them? Well, I better do this. Oh, that must be your gun. You know, judging by the blood behind it. Alright, how are we doing on that research? Pretty good. Oh, and also, now that we have the ability to make synth thread, we should be planning that out. I know we don't have the steel for it. But synth thread, here we go. Let's go ahead and move this up one. And then we'll make more of these. Like I said, we can't make it right now. It's fine, we'll get to it when we can. Hopefully maybe a trader will come by that we can snag some steel from. Otherwise, though, if we would just use this thing, then we might be able to just drill for our own. And an enemy raid... Okay, hold on a second. Anna, can you divert them? Try to alter the Wheel of Time. Uneasy. Something has gone awry. That's not good. You know, it's because you were eating your lunch in the bathroom. As if you had something to hide. Do you have something to hide? Okay, so what's going to happen now? Ah, there it is. Okay. They're from Kandor. Of course they're from Kandor. We just let that one prisoner go to Kandor. And they brought sappers. Looks like they're falling over here. Okay then. Then this is where we need to go. I need everyone over there. Except for group number 2. Group number 2, I want you to wait in here, I guess. Now, is that all of them? No! Okay. So... Oh, we're gonna get screwed. Not only are they sappers, but they're coming in from multiple directions. Well, this is terrible. Okay, think. I need to be in multiple places at once here. You're a newborn. Here's what I'm gonna need. Antonides. You have a whole bunch of animals to your name. I need you to come over here. I need you to bring all of your animals with you. Now, it looks like they didn't bring grenades. Alright, Pitman, get out of the way. Okay, they're fleeing, which is good. Let them flee. We need to come up here. I don't even know what happened to the group that was up there. Okay, as for you people, the adults, I need you to come over here and handle the fires. You, what are you doing? You're moving. You're also moving. You do not appear to even have a weapon. It doesn't matter, though. Doesn't matter. You're still useful. Come up here. Why is that door not getting replaced? Antonides. You have already made contact with the enemy. I need you to release your animals and take cover. Okay? You are an army unto yourself. Please do not set each other on fire. Oh, and one of them had an explosive belt. Okay. They're fleeing. However, there was another group. We need to find them. We need to find them and kill them. So we're going to search and destroy. I don't know where they are. This is how we're going to find out. And now we have the flu. Oh, that's where they are. Oh no, there's one here. Vestman? I don't know why you're still here, but thank goodness you are. Anna? What do we have here that'll help? What do we have here that'll help? The chronostatic field places all living creatures within the area out of phase with the flow of time. You know what? They can't hit you if you're not even a part of the wheel. You need to move. May, you need to hide. Okay, they're fleeing now. I'm going to release you, and until the field runs out, I can't even interact with you. But there he is, trying to flee. You're not leaving now. You know what? We're not taking prisoners this time either. We're not doing that again. Okay. We have one house that's burning down. Can we try to save it? Yes, I know, it's very hot in there. Okay, well, one crisis solved. So we just need to allow everything and then clean up. And allow everything, we're going to control to allow all buildings. Good. Alright, we have a lot of repairs to make. And more fire still? Oh yes, because of the flamethrower that we used. Okay, cremate corpses suspended. We're going to go ahead and strip any gear that we can off of them first, as usual. We'll tear anything apart that's not good. And Haruto, you do not have a weapon. We need to fix that. Let's go ahead and just give you a scary black assault rifle. No, you're not even capable. That would be why. Okay. You are now part of Group 2. You should have been part of Group 2 to begin with, but you weren't for some reason. Oh, no, and the animals are into the hay grass. Oh, that one explosive vest. It put a hole in the farm, and it put a hole in the hay grass. Now, side problem. Also destroyed a lot of electrical conduits. Side benefit, they came in drop pods. So, they may actually drop enough steel to help at least affect repairs. Okay, and there we go. The ranch, farm, whatever you want to call it, is closed up again. We just gotta get the animals back in. But I mean, that's kind of what they're doing right now. Oh, and then we have the flu. So on top of everything else, I forgot that we also had to deal with the flu. And it's more than a few people, actually. Alright, close all that out. Let's take a look at our numbers. You all have the flu, so anybody who has the flu should not be doctoring. And honestly, you're injured, you should probably not be doctoring either. But it doesn't seem to have affected your manipulation, so I will allow it. Just one thing after another. Overall, though, and we are kind of running out of time here, I'm not upset with the amount of progress that we've made. We did burn through a lot of steel, and was it important stuff? No. However, I'm liking the way that the Southwest District is looking. And that on its own is a reward. I'm going to bring this down here, because we still need that there. Which means we can put a door here as well. It also means that, just like over on the other side here, where we didn't know what we were going to do, we could turn this into some kind of park as well. We can grass it over with as much as we need to. We can pave over what, can't be grassed, and turn this into some kind of nice little park or something. Or, heck, we could move this over there. Oh, and Bai is an inspiration. Bai wants the power of blood. We don't necessarily have to do that. Blood magic is a little... I don't know if we really want to do that. I don't know. Here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave it off here. We're going to go ahead, we're going to take a break. We got raided. We survived the raid pretty easily. We did really good there. The bodies are all over here, right? I mean, I don't know if I actually just selected one to be moved or if I'm just moving these over here. Either way, though, this guy's got some armor on him. He's got a marine helmet and marine armor. It's poor marine armor, though, so it's going to get scrapped. Either way, though, let's go ahead and strip him. But we got raided. We survived the raid. We got the flu, but I'm sure we're going to make it through the flu. Well, here's the thing. We have a couple of people that are doing poorly with the flu, but we do have people who can cure disease with the one power. So even those people who struggle, I think will be fine. I mean, honestly, if we just get Spud over here to cure them, they'll be perfect. So I'm not worried about it. So yeah, we got raided, we survived the raid, we got the flu, we're going to survive the flu. We got a lot of construction done, we're going to get more done, and we got a lot of research done. And we're going to get more research done. But even over here, I mean, there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things to research. And that's to say nothing of the research over here. We're going to need to find some kind of trick or hack or something to make our research better. Every benefit that we can. And there is at least one that I can think of that we're not currently taking advantage of. So perhaps a rebuild will be in order soon. But that's going to be it for now. So, if you want to see how we can potentially increase our research, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified every time these videos come out. If you know somebody else who's also into either RimWorld or the Wheel of Time and you think they might enjoy this, then share it with them. But if you just like what I'm doing and you want to see me do more of it, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below. I'll see you next time for the Rim of Time. And until then, take care.